In this video I will show you how you can master Queen Charge LALO on Tunnel 16, and this is way easier than you think. So first of all I will explain what hero equipments I use then with Tunnel 16. This is the most important thing to do. You see here I'm using my king with the giant gauntlet, the epic equipment. This is so insane because you can get whole compartments, scatter compartments with air heroes with this king ability. You will see this later in this attack. This is completely broken. Together you have the rage vial so that the king for sure will get all those defenses. On the queen you have the archer puppet, so the mini archers when you use the queen ability, and the invisible vial. Let's go on with the warden. I have the normal warden ability, you all know, so that you are immune to damage like 9 seconds or longer concerning the level you have. And together I am using the life gem. Other ones maybe prefer the healing tome, but to be honest, Legend League it's stronger to use a life gem. If you don't know me and my voice, I am Leo and I played the last 2 years for Entropy, and my favorite strat is Queen Charge LALO. So let's have a look at my army. You will find here, I guess, a normal combination. I'm using Yetis in the clan castle, for example, that you can play Yeti blimps, or that when your flame flinger opens up, or your lock launcher, that you have Yetis. They are very powerful out of the clan castle. And normal army you have 2 barbarians, 1 giant to tank for flame flinger, or you can also funnel with a giant and a wizard. Then I guess normal combination of loons, cleanup and 3 headhunters to kill the enemy heroes. Before we start with the first attack, I wanted to show you which pets I use on the heroes. So let's start with the king. I'm using the phoenix because the phoenix together with the giant gauntlet hero equipment is insane. The queen I'm using at the moment with the unicorn because then you sometimes can delay deploying your healers, for example outside of the multi-inferno tower range or an air defense or the town hall. On the warden you normally have Diggy, because Diggy in a LALO can stun important defenses like maybe the town hall or multi-inferno tower. And then last, the world champion you normally use with Fox. In my attacks you will see another pet combination because the Fox was upgrading at this time I made my hits. If you like our content, we would appreciate your support to like and follow our channels. This is my first attack. We start with the ring base here. What can you do with Queen Charge LALO against it? You see this ring base, and a perfect way to start off ring bases with Queen Charge LALO is with the Yeti blimp. Because with the Yeti blimp you can get a perfect funnel for your Queen Charge, so that late in the attack your queen will get the town hall. And look at this Yeti blimp where the Yeti blimp gets for sure the CC pull, you get the multi-archer tower, the ground bow, and the scatter shot here. And maybe what is the Yeti doing? The Yeti is also, the ricochet cannon is also going down. And look at this beginning. You have a perfect funnel for your queen. You have already taken out a lot of damage that doesn't that you don't have to fight with your Queen Charge, and the CC is already lured, so you don't have to fight the clan castle with the ugly timing in the core of the base. So next step is to funnel the other side for the queen, and normally you do this with your king. You have 4 war breaks in your army, and with this opening ring bases you can for sure use them more than you need. So war break for the king at this time. The queen you want to funnel into the opening wall so that she will get the town hall. Freeze at this time on the warden so that you don't lose your warden ability, and now I can rage aggressive towards the core so that the queen is pushing into the single inferno tower fast and I don't have to use another free spell. King at the same time will turn back here soon after taking out the army camp, and here we go. King is going to it, and like I said, with the giant gauntlet with the ability he should get the enemy queen when I use the ability, and this is right now. Queen going into the opening wall into the town hall. I've deployed my Royal Champion to support my king so that I will also get the crown ball and the scattershot from the core, and now at the same time starting my Lalo here into the rest of buildings. So like Monolith last Rage Tower setup here with the both ground balls. My Royal Champion is going down, but I use my vulnerability. I have still 2 rages left. I only needed 1 rage for a charge on a ring base, which is clearly not much, and you see this here's an overkill. The Lalo with 2 rages crushing the last defenses here, and my queen is still alive in the core, and this is a perfect way, perfect approach how you can triple ring bases with the Yeti Bomb in the beginning, creating funnel, and the other side you can funnel with your king and your Royal Champion so that your queen will get the Town Hall. The next base I found here in Legend League is this diamond base. So what can you do on diamond bases? You also have the possibility to use your Yeti Blimp, for example, to create funnel and luring out clan castle, but at this time it wasn't quite perfect to get a blimp where you lure out the clan castle and get nice value so that you can finish the attack with a nice queen charge. So what was my thoughts on this? I can maybe play a blimp, but I thought I can also play a slammer. So maybe if they are Tesla, the slammer also will take out the Tesla at this point. So slammer is flying towards the multi-inferno tower. Multi-inferno tower will go down. I have Verdis in it, you know, so no problem here for me. The queen at the same time walking here around, taking out the air damage, the air defense, sorry, and she will continue to go towards the Town Hall. King at the same time running here outside and funnel for my queen so that my queen will be in. The wall break unfortunately is 1 second too late so that my king is outside, but the king comes back to the archer tower. But let's have a look at the queen charge. What is going on there? The Invis tower pops. I let the Invis tower pop so that I don't have to fight the Invis tower later. So Town Hall is activated. Mahita's getting a bit of damage, but it's okay because I'm raging up my queen because of the whole damage here. Warbreak is making the walls a bit down. That's okay for me. King also fighting out the clan castle. This is perfect. The king also got the enemy queen, so like I said, with the giant gauntlet the king will get huge parts of the base, so huge less damage for your queen charge, and I can continue my queen charge here towards the core. I tried to wall break towards the core to get more like the scatter shots, but not sure if this will work. Wall break is opening up, but at the same time I'm starting my Lalo into the core, because this is very insane when you have so a pathing for your Lalo and you can directly drop your balloons into the key defenses in the core of the base. Now see, the haste is here deployed, and the rage spell will still continue here in the defense, but is this enough to hold against this Lalo? You see my queen in the tunnel compartment still surviving, clearing out some defenses. I deployed my World Champion at the 11 o'clock side, so that balloons will get supported here by my World Champion. But with Diggy here over the ricochet cannon, my RC gets a lot of damage, so this isn't very good here for me, but in the end it's enough. And normally you use your Fox on your Royal Champion and Diggy on Warden, but at this time where I did my attacks, my Fox did upgrade to the next level, so I wasn't available to use the Fox on Royal Champion. But otherwise this would have been a bigger overkill, but in the end this is still a 3-star on this diamond base. So let's have a look at the last type of base, which is very famous, box bases. What can you do against box bases? Also, if there are this is a nice angle for Yeti Blimps, you can use it, but at this point there was no sure Yeti Blimp what you can play to lure out the clan castle. So what is also OP on box bases? You can do far side charges, means you charge far side towards the Town Hall and then play Lalo through the Town Hall or the Town Hall in the back end. And you can for sure funnel your queen with your king. You do this normally every attack, that you can funnel one side with your king. So what can I do here? Only rage because there's so much damage on my queen. Only king ability, the king will walk here this way around, but that doesn't matter because I have also using my queen spells here that my queen will survive and that she will come back to the scattershot compartments and that I can continue my charge towards the core in multi-inferno tower. So Wallbreak is running, wall break is opening up to the RH tower compartment here. At the same time, I deployed my Flameflinger at 9 o'clock, because with the Flameflinger you mostly can funnel your queen perfectly, because the Flameflinger isn't only taking out defenses with this fire flames, also other buildings are going down. So you see the Alex's collector, for example, going down, the mortar is going down with the balloons I dropped, and when the Flameflinger will open up with the headhunter, the enemy queen also will go down. So the whole 9 o'clock corner is going down. And what is my plan now? I want to finish with the Town Hall as last building. Is this risky? Maybe, but you must remember what is still left of the base. I have a perfect vulnerability with the rage here, so all that stuff is powering through. And I deploy my Royal Champion from 6 o'clock, so that my Royal Champion will go directly towards the Town Hall, and I have 1 freeze and I have Diggy, so the Town Hall will for sure go down. Queen also, I know the wall break was perfect for her to the monolith in the core, and you see Royal Champion still alive. I have the freeze, the Diggy stun, the Queen ability, and you see this again an overkill. So Town Hall last building isn't a big issue, because Farsight charges on box bases are way OP. I hope this will help you crushing box bases in future. So with this, if you want to have bases which can defend Queen Charge LALO, then check out our Discord server, RH Basebuilding. And with this, we see you next week.